2025 Volkswagen Tiguan. What is the 2025 Tiguan? The 2025 Tiguan is the latest generation of Volkswagen's compact SUV redesigned for 2025 with updated styling, a new platform, and a refreshed interior. Unlike previously, the 2025 Tiguan is now offered only as a 5-passenger SUV, i.e., no third-row seating. Volkswagen positions it as a practical, well-equipped compact SUV for people who need SUV-style space and flexibility, but don't need larger SUV size or extra rows. Powertrain AMP. Performance engine. 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 TSI, making 201 horsepower an increase over the previous generation's 184 horsepower. Transmission. 8-speed automatic. Drivetrain. All trims feature Volkswagen's 4Motion. All-wheel drive as standard in North America. Towing capacity. 1,800 pounds approximately equals 816 kilograms for properly equipped models. A useful capability if you occasionally tow a small trailer, boat, etc. Handling and ride. The redesign includes weight reductions, lighter components, and updated suspension body structure, which improves driving feel and efficiency. Interior, space AMP. Utility seating. 5 passengers. The 2025 Tiguan dropped its optional third-row seat with this generation. Cargo and flexibility. With second row up or folded 60/40 split, cargo capacity is reasonable for its class. The increased overall length versus prior generation helps cargo and passenger space. Interior and comfort. The new Tiguan features updated cabin materials and improved finish, a more premium feel. Digital instrument cluster, Digital Cockpit Pro, and new infotainment screens, standard 12.9-inch, optional up to 15-inch, modernize the user experience. Convenience. Features like wireless smartphone integration, modern connectivity, and a larger console storage layout are part of refreshed design. Fuel economy AMP. Practical driving for AWD versions. Official city highway ratings are roughly 22 mpg city, 30 mpg highway. US EPA competitive for a compact size AWD SUV. The revised, more efficient engine and lighter weight compared with the previous generation help balance performance with reasonable efficiency. Strengths. What the 2025 Tiguan does well: balanced size and utility. Big enough for adult passengers and reasonable cargo, but still compact enough to handle daily driving and parking more easily. Standard AWD and turbo engine. Provides confident traction and enough power for highway merging, towing, and varied driving conditions. Modern cabin and tech. Upgraded interior materials, digital displays, larger infotainment feels contemporary and more refined than older iterations. Good value for features, versatility. The combination of reasonable price for the class, standard AWD, and flexibility in everyday use makes it a solid all-around compact SUV choice. Towing and extra utility. With its 1,800 pounds towing capacity, it gives some extra flexibility for light trailers, small boats, or cargo when needed. Trade-offs AMP. What to keep in mind: no third-row seating. If you need 7 seats or larger family SUV capacity, the new Tiguan won't meet that need. Cargo space versus bigger SUVs. Cargo space and passenger room remain more limited compared with larger, 3-row SUVs, a trade-off for compact SUV advantages. Performance is competent, not sporty. While the 2.0T gives sufficient power, the Tiguan's driving dynamics lean more toward comfort and utility than sporty driving. Cost versus simpler compact SUVs. Compared with smaller, simpler compact crossovers or sedans, the Tiguan will consume more fuel, cost more to buy, and have higher ownership costs, but that's the trail. Complexity and features depend on trim. As with many cars, lower trims are more basic. To get all the nicer touches, big screen, premium materials, etc., you'll need higher trims, more expensive versions. Who the 2025 Tiguan is best. Fourth, new Tiguan is ideal if you Want a compact SUV that's comfortable for 5 people and delivers decent cargo space and utility, great for daily commuting, errands. Value all-wheel drive traction and versatility, especially if you live in regions with mixed weather, snow, rain, or occasionally need to tow lug gear. Prefer a modern interior and updated tech in a manageable size, a balance of practicality and refinement. Need a single vehicle that does everyday driving, family transport, and occasional light utility or towing without jumping up to a large SUV or truck. Want a vehicle that blends practicality, comfort, value, and reasonable performance rather than extremes in sportiness or luxury. Bottom line, the 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan represents a smart evolution of Volkswagen's compact SUV offering. It trades the optional third row for a more refined, efficient, and practical 5-seat package with standard AWD, a modern cabin, and sufficient power for everyday use. For many buyers, it hits a sweet spot between compact SUV manageability and SUV-style flexibility.